and hit record.
And you scoot over.
Oh, that's all.
There's the Jake. Hold on. Just make it a little bit, more even.
Lions are smart and deep in the ground. They run their timeout. Then kick the field goal. If they don't get a first.
Well.
Less than a minute. We didn't come in the time.
This is our friend Matt's castle he's using for his D&D campaign.
Nice 3D printing. I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready to.
Mr. Mike, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready for a couple minutes now.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Go ahead and do our intro.
Oh. Right then. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oi, oi, and welcome to the Dritz Dressin channel. We have another glorious episode of the Basement Dwellers podcast. You got me, Skeenerd, Derp, and Mr. Elusive himself.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm actually in the flesh today. When you're not.
I know.
So you're the elusive Mike today.
Then who's Skeenerd?
I guess that's me.
He has
I have a ski hat on.
Well, there you go. Alright, well. Didn't know about a doppelganger here already. Oh, my God. Diddy, what are you doing here? Hi. Okay, random was sleeping in a random spot. Alright, cool.
Yep.
Alright, well, let's kick it off with some sports talk. Right now,
The Packers and the Lions are having a fun.
What's currently happening right now is the Packers and the Lions. Don't know what's happening right now, but last time I checked, it was tied. So,
last time I checked, it was also tied.
I'm sorry, say that again, please.
Last time I checked, it was also tied.
Oh, excellent. They got the same news.
Yep.
All right. Well, fantasy football went pretty well for me last week. 5 out of 5. I'm pretty happy with myself. This never happens. I just got a first round bye in one of my leagues. First place. Most points.
I am now
So
first
far,
place
I've
in
won
every league I'm in.
$10. Take that.
Awesome. I am now first place in every league I'm in.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations.
Next year, you're
Yes,
going to have me
thank you.
pick your team, aren't you?
P.S. I hate you. No, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna do that. No.
I have a bye next week in 2 of the 3 leagues right now.
Yeah, no, that's fun to be in first place in all your leagues. That's insane. That guarantees.
It's funny. I'm in first place by 1 point in one league.
Wow. Is there a stat correction?
Yeah.
My God.
Thank you, Saquon Barkley.
Mr. Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
Like an extra catch for an extra yard or something.
No, he got. So they took away. They tried to take away a run, and it went into effect right away. And then the Eagles won the challenge last week, so they gave it back to him, and it gave me enough points to be in first place.
Wow, nice. Do you have like Saquon in all your leagues?
I have him on all 3 teams.
Wow. I have him in one of my leagues. Ironically, that's the league that I'm getting my ass beat.
It happens.
I'm like 5-7 in that league. Not a whole lot of luck, you know.
Well, if you win the last 5 regular season weeks, then you'll be a playoff contender.
I would still be under 500.
If you're 5-7 now. If you win 5, you'll be 10-7.
Let me double check. I think maybe I'm 4-7.
You would still be 9-7. Math is not your strong suit, is it?
What is my math, right? Too many leagues, dude. Oh, I'm currently 5-8.
5-8.
That's what it is. Got 2 more weeks to go. Or is it 3? Even if I went out, I'd be like 7-8.
Well, we're at week 12, so we have 5 weeks left.
Son of a glitch.
Dude,
can I do more?
I just gave you the
okay.
freaking math.
Yeah, if I would.
Yeah, you'll be a playoff contender if you win every game. You'll be actually, depending on the rankings, you will probably be the wild card.
Yeah, probably.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna go into the playoffs and kick some butt. Rah!
Yep.
But
other than that, that's pretty much it. The Timberwolves can't buy a bucket. The Wild are still hot. There's weird shenanigans going on in baseball. They're trying to add new rules. We don't know what they are yet, but we'll find out next week. And then there's football on Sunday.
Yes, there is. We got the Vikings going. We got the Tampa Bays going.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the other teams going.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a game on Monday. There's so much football. Wow.
Footballs.
Let's see. We should do like a D&D, like Ask a DM. Because this has come up. Like I was in a bad mood. Derp was there. How do you respond to people? Like how long should you? Okay, let me frame it like this. How long should you wait for people before you're like, all right, we're gonna call the session. No,
Hey.
like without any responses or whatever.
Hey, you know what? That's a
What-
deep.
what's the
You,
good?
you know what? You know what that? You know what? You know what you can do for that?
What?
You can roll a d20.
Oh.
And as for now, you only wait 7 minutes. There you go. There's your answer.
That's good. That's good.
Glad I was able to assist.
But with
Awesome.
after this Saturday session, and once we start the actual campaign, it'll be easier to do less people sessions.
Yeah. No, I was just frustrated because it's just like waiting upon waiting upon waiting, and then it's like, no, let's listen more. And I'm just like,
Just roll the
No.
damn.
Better get roll a D100.
No, roll a d20. Just roll a d20. If they don't answer, give them like 5 minutes, then roll a d20. And then you wait that amount of time. And then when they arrive, if they do arrive, you deduct that many hit points from their character for the day.
Which is actually funny. On Tuesday, Devin and I were waiting for Welker, and right when we were about to, I already called it.
He got on.
Mike was downstairs ready for me to take him home, and he got on.
That's when you subtract. You give him 1 hit point for the whole day.
I don't think that would have mattered because he didn't run into the room with us.
No, you just force him to do inconvenient shit.
There you go.
Oh, you were late. Inconvenient.
All right. Well, that was help
Ask a DM.
ask a DM anything.
Ask
No, that's
another
not-
DM, because I'm a DM.
All right. Do we have any movie news or video game news? Whatever you want to start first.
I'll fire off the video game news because there's not much of it. Indiana Jones, the game came out. I got it, but I haven't played it yet.
I haven't.
Marvel Rivals came out today. I haven't played it yet. It's installed.
Fairy Tail 2 comes out on Friday. I plan to buy it and play it.
Yep. And then, there's this thing called the Game Awards next week, and we all know that they're rigged. So,
On Thursday.
yep.
Which I'll probably watch while at work just for the hell of it.
Yep. Oh, yeah, and the Dogman video game comes out for all you kiddies that watch us.
The Dogman.
I like watching the Game Awards just for the premieres.
Dogman is a children's book series.
That's also becoming a movie.
Yep. And they are hilarious, by the way.
Is it made by the same? Is it written by Captain Underpants?
Yep.
author?
Yep.
That's what it looked like. I wasn't 100% sure.
Oh, but they're great little stories. I laugh at some of the you can tell when the writer wanted to swear. He put in like some random thing. But yep.
Oh, Huckleberries.
Yeah,
Like
stuff
that.
like that. Yep.
Nice.
Oh, and there's a new League of Legends card game. Oh yeah, crickets. Nobody's interested.
For a little bit of music news. One of the original members of the band Psycho Stick passed away.
Yep.
Jakermeister McReynolds.
His name was Jake Jakermeister.
That was his band name was Jakermeister.
Oh, okay, got it. I thought that was like his literal middle name. It's like, why would your parents name you that? Jake Jakermeister.
Because, Jägermeister and Captain Crunch, Nicotine, and the Brady Bunch.
They are the band that came up with the beer song.
Or one of them. I mean, Corplicani had the whole song about beer.
And
Beer.
have a little bit of anime news. I put it at the bottom for some strangers.
All right. Are we done with video games? Should we move on to movies?
Yeah, we're already in anime, dude.
All right.
We had a few deaths this last week. Anime industry veteran Jan Scott Fraser and animator director Hiroki Ikishida.
Yep. It's like all the people from my childhood are just going away.
And Morgan Lofton passed away.
Yep.
I guess there's a few. These could have been put down as games. Bleach Rebirth of Souls got a release date.
Yep.
March 21st. And Attack on Titan VR got one.
Oh wait, I'm gonna kill Titans in VRs.
Which is just in the next 2 weeks.
Christmas kills.
Then the 28th Detective Conan movie titled I don't want to butcher the Japanese. Basically, Detective Conan One-Eyed Flashback got a release date of April 18th.
Yep.
And the live-action Golden Kamuy movie is getting a sequel. Which I never watched that, but still news.
Cool. Squid Game is coming out.
On the 26th of December.
26th, right?
Yep.
Oh, and the final Fire Force season that got announced January of April of next year for the first part, and then January of 2026 for the last part.
And for news for me, that because I know these two don't watch it, Dexter Original Sin starts next Friday.
I think I just saw a commercial for that.
They released a trailer for it. It actually looks very good. It looked decent. All new cast other than Michael C. Hall is reprising his role as the inner voice of Dexter.
Oh, the guy who was actually Dexter, you mean?
Yeah.
In the show? Oh, nice.
He's just being the inner voice. The inner monologue.
Well, all right then. That's fun. We'll see. Gets to still do work.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's some funny news for video games and anime. The Pokemon TV channel is back.
Yep.
Except for it's on YouTube now.
What do you mean?
There was a Pokemon TV channel for many years, dude.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know that.
It's just a channel where you can watch episodes of Pokemon. Like online, it's like a web. It was a website. Now it's a YouTube channel.
And all the ads and commercials are Pokemon related?
Yep.
Wow. Here, buy some Pokemon cards. Here, watch this TV show. Look at this Pokemon. It's new. Wow. Come on, you can do it. That's pretty insane. You got to be pretty dedicated. Let's say to be watching that like all the time. Dang, son.
And
That's cool. Didn't know that.
Now for movie news. This was yesterday, but we had a movie called That Christmas come out. Starring Bill Nighy, Brian Cox, and Gus Kahn. Mike, you can choose which one you want him to, which ones you want him to guess the plot. Let's give him at least one.
Absolutely. Oh, is it that time to guess the plot?
Let's give him at least one, but there's a lot.
Wait, give me.
There's a
Let's
lot.
just
Thirty
get through all of
Yeah.
them. We'll get through all of
The
them.
rule is I get 30 seconds to
No.
describe what I think the plot is based on information he gives me.
Then we have Interstellar's being re-released this week.
Hold on, I'm gonna do the next one.
Interstellar
Yeah. All right.
is being re-released.
Are
Okay.
you ready, Mr. Mike?
I am, absolutely.
All right.
Actually, I have two. I want him to guess the plot. This is one of them.
The
Guess
first one
the plot.
is the first one is Night Bitch.
So Night Ditch is a movie where a man is digging a ditch, and while he's digging a ditch, he has terrible horrors come and try to stop him from digging the ditch. It's like a psychological thing, like is he on drugs? Is he psychotic? Did something traumatic happen? And it's like a mystery, and you got to try to figure it out by the end of it and see if he's crazy or if it's what he's seeing is actually real.
By the way, it's called Night Bitch, not Night Ditch.
You just said Night Ditch and Night Ditch.
No, Night
Can you
Bitch.
Bitch with
Yeah.
a B?
Yes.
Oh, well, it's about a guy digging a ditch, and he has all these bitches running towards him, trying to stop him from digging the ditch for whatever reason, and it's like a psychological horror where all these bitches are coming running at him, and all these bitches are actually his exes and women he's just slept with, and they're just mad at him. They're coming after him, and they're looking a little demonic. They're looking a little crazy. And is he crazy or is this real? We don't know.
Well, you got something right. It is technically a horror.
It is a comedy horror
Yep.
starring Amy Adams, Scoot McNairy, and Arliss Snowden. Rated R for language and sexuality. It's about a woman who pauses her career to be a stay-at-home mom, but soon her domesticity takes a surreal turn. That's all it gives.
Yep.
Whoa.
Then we have the Order, starring Jude Law, Nicholas Hoult, and Ty Sheridan, which is a crime drama thriller about robberies and car heists.
Yep. All right, and then here's the next one. I actually was interested in this one. So, the movie is called The Return.
The Return. It's about a man who is who drives a cab, and he has to try to get home. He has to return home. He's in this cab, and as he's driving, he picks up a crazy guy who he himself wants to return home, but he describes it in a weird way, and yet he slowly finds out that this guy he picks up is actually like a demon trying to return him to hell to get a sacrifice. So it's like a psychological horror movie.
Nope. Not even close.
It's basically the sequel to the Odyssey.
Yep. 20 years after Odysseus returns home to Ithaca, where he finds his wife held prisoner by suitors vying to be king, and his son facing death at their hand. To win back his family and his country, he goes berserk, I guess.
Oh, I wanted a man in a taxi
Sure.
returning a demon to his homeland.
Starring Ray Fiennes, Juliette Binoche, and Charlie Plummer.
It is a history, kind of.
Then we
It's
have
alright.
one of the ones I plan to be seeing this week.
Werewolves.
Yep. Starring Frank Grillo, Katrina Law, and Finesh Hadera.
Two scientists tried to stop a mutation that turns people into werewolves after being touched by a supermoon the year before.
Supermoon. Well, there's only one thing we can do to stop these werewolves.
Which we might
Right.
be. I know I'm going to be seeing Sunday. He might be joining me.
Yep. And then there's Y2K.
Starring Jaden Martell from the It movie franchise. Rachel Ziegler and Julianne Dennison. It's a comedy horror sci-fi about two high school nobodies that make the decision to crash the last major celebration before the new millennium. The night becomes even crazier than they could ever
Dream.
Because I forgot to put the rest of the synopsis.
Sure. It's rated R for bloody violence, strong sexual content, nudity, persuasive language, and teen drug and alcohol use.
Oh, my virgin eyes. Oh.
And its taglines are New Year's Eve 1999, the last party before Y2K, which I might see that too.
The next one is Devil's Stay. It's a Korean film by the guy who made not Busan, but I can't remember the audition. Yeah. And a heart specialist doubts his daughter's death after an exorcism, believing her heart still beats. Amid a 3-day funeral, he and a priest clash over the truth, each trying to prove their thoughts.
Yeah.
It's a horror.
Then we have the next one I want Mike to guess the plot of. Dick Dynamite 1944. Starring Snars, Ole Bossy, and Sean Davidson. It's an action, comedy, horror, sci-fi, war movie.
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Come on, Mike, you can guess it.
Oh, should I guess this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bonus.
This is the one I absolutely wanted you to do as I was typing it in.
What was it called again?
Dick Dynamite, 1944.
Kid Dynamite, 1944.
Dick.
No, Dick.
Dick Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
What?
yes.
Guy who's he lost his dick in the war and he replaced it with a stick of dynamite, and for whatever reason he prayed to whatever god, and now he can pull infinite amount of dynamite from his pants, so he could use it as a weapon to fight the war against Nazis. And he meets the girl, and she gets freaked out, and he's like, no, I'm not going to hurt you. And then she looks down at his pants, and it looks like he has something in his pants. He's like, oh, no, that's just dynamite. And she runs away, and they fall in love, of course, and they defeat the Nazis.
I'll just say the tagline because it basically explains it. Dick Dynamite and his Nazi-killing commandos must stop depraved German scientists from turning New Yorkers into flesh-eating zombies.
Oh, I thought you said Dick Dynamite, not Dig Dynamite.
No, Dick.
No, Dick.
Dick, yes. You were right.
Oh, it is Dick. Excellent. So I was right, yeah.
If this was
Dynamite Dick.
If this was playing in a theater nearby, I'd definitely take you to see it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The next one is called The End. After decades alone, a wealthy family living in a salt mine encounters a stranger.
Starring Michael Shannon, Tilda Swinton, and Tim McInerney.
Who the hell lives on a salt mine?
A post-apocalyptic story about a rich family living in a salt mine converted into a luxurious home
That makes
The
sense.
earth around them has been
They get their
completely
iodine in it.
destroyed, but their son has never seen the outside world. As a young girl appears at the entrance of the bunker, the balance of the family is threatened.
It is weirdly a drama, fantasy, musical, sci-fi. And
All right.
here's the third and last movie I'm definitely seeing this week. Getaway. Starring Nick Frost, Aislinn B, and Sebastian Kraft.
Ooh, Nick Frost.
It's a comedy horror, like most of Nick Frost's movies.
Yep.
About a family going on vacation to a remote getaway that takes an unexpected turn when they discover the island they're on is inhabited by a serial killer.
Oh man.
It says, get ready for a killer holiday.
Rated R for strong, bloody violence, gore, language, and sexual content.
Ooh.
I'm seeing that on Monday.
Next is The Girl with the Needle.
There wasn't much information.
Yep, it's about a girl worker who finds herself unemployed and pregnant. And she meets a guy who runs the black market for adoption. And then, yep. That's all I'm going to say. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
It's a drama.
Based in 1919, Copenhagen.
It's got Vic Carmen, Sonny Trin, and I don't know how to say that last name, so I'm not even going to start.
That I think because of when I copy and paste the cast, it kind of.
Oh, it goes nuts.
So I think it's Trin, Son, Trin, Durholm, and then Bazir Jasiri.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think that's it. It takes out some of the spaces.
And then I've heard about this one. I don't know if it's a comedy drama, Hard Truths. It's an ongoing exploration of the contemporary world with a tragicomic study of human strengths and weaknesses.
Ooh.
Starring Marianne Jean Baptiste,
Joe Martin and Samantha Spiro.
just rated R for language.
Yep. And it's a comedy drama because it's going to be a lot of comedy and how humans make fun of each other, and a lot of drama because, we make fun of each other.
And this week there's a lot of rated R movies.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. This is a good one. The Invisible Raptor.
But when I first saw this, I thought this was like a B horror movie. Like something that would be on the sci-fi channel.
Yeah.
Invisible Raptor, really, guys, come on.
An amusement park paleontologist and a hapless security guard team up to stop an invisible raptor from wreaking havoc on their small town.
And I think I see why you're looking forward to it, because stars Sean Astin,
Yep.
Mike Capes, and Sandy Martin.
This one, I didn't know it came out this week, but I like all three of those people. It's a comedy
Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah.
And I don't know the others.
Samwise, Austin Powers 2, and Naked Gun series. So yeah, tagline: you'll never see it coming.
And of course, that gets the Persona sound stuck in it.
Yep.
And I can't see it.
Yep.
Rated R for
blood, gore, violence, crude sexual material, drug use, and brief graphic nudity.
Uh-oh. I don't want to see Sean Astin's butt.
Sadly, I don't think it's coming to a movie or a theater near us.
Yeah.
It might. I'll look again, but it didn't look like it. Then we have Mary, which is a coming to Netflix. That is a action thriller starring Anthony Hopkins, Noah Cohen, Cohendo, and Taco. Or Cohendo Taco.
Yep.
I like Taco.
In this timeless age of coming of age story, Mary is shunned following an otherworldly conception and forced to flee when Herod's insatiable thirst for power ignites a murderous pursuit for the new whatever.
It's about the Virgin Mary.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
It's got Anthony Hopkins in it. It's action thriller. Probably some crazy thing. So sure.
Its tagline is full of courage, full of power, full of grace.
It's Jesus.
Then we have a documentary
Yeah.
called Obsessed with Light. That tells the story of American performer Loie Fuller, a pioneer of dance, stage lighting, and design. That's all I can find about it.
Yep.
Are you sure it's not a nature documentary about moths?
Nope. And then the next one
Nope.
is a movie called Oh Canada.
Starring Richard Gere, Uma Thurman, and Jacob Elordi.
It's a drama.
Richard Hoover Gere.
About Leonard Fife, one of 60,000 draft aviators and deserters who fled to Canada to avoid serving Vietnam, shares all his secrets to demythologize his mythologized life. That my brain could not think how to pronounce that. We have the 6888.
Yep.
Starring Kerry Washington, Ebony Obsidian, and Milana Jackson.
855 women joined the war to fix the 3-year backlog of undelivered mail. Faced with discrimination and a country devastated by war, they managed to sort more than 17 million pieces of mail in wartime.
Wow.
Rated PG-13 for language including racial slurs, thematic material, and some more violence. It's a drama, history, war film.
And tagline is they were ordered to provide hope.
Yeah, there's too many movies.
Yeah. There's just 2 more.
The next one is called Sujo.
Starring Juan
Jesus
Varela, Yadira Perez, and Alexis Varela. Tagline is orphaned by violence, shaped by legacy, defined by destiny.
And it's about when a cartel gunman is killed, he leaves behind Sujo, his 4-year-old son. The shadow of violence surrounds Sujo during each stage of his life. As he grows into a man, Sujo finds fulfilling his father's destiny may be inescapable.
Ooh.
Then the last one of the week, The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. Starring Catherine Deneuve, Nina Castelnuovo, and Anne Vernon.
A young woman separated from her love by war faces a life-altering decision.
And it's another musical.
For all the young lovers of the wide, wide world.
Drama, musical, romance.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was watching thing Meat Canyon, and he was talking about how all the talking about the wicked people, like the theater kids, and how they're all like crying and stuff like that. And I had no idea that people were like crying because a movie came out, and I thought that was strange. And people were going on TikTok, oh, here's me beforehand, oh, here's me afterhand crying, and everybody's just like looking at each other, like crying and stuff like that, and it's really weird. And I understand it's a movie that you like, but why do you need to cry?
Because you want a hamburgers with your fries.
I was actually talking to this girl that kept coming out for more beers today, and she didn't really want to sit in the movie.
Because there's hamburgers with your fries. That is the best nonsensical thing I've ever heard.
Mike, I said
anyway.
whamburgers with your cries.
Oh, wham and cry. Oh. Got it. Anyways, it's alright.
That's it, right?
As if you
Well,
want
that's
to
it.
do what the plot.
Oh, all right.
If there's another one, we can do it really quick.
Yeah.
No, or this is his
What's the
creation.
name? What's the name?
Or yeah, what's the name? Or what's the name for me? But he says the plot.
Well, we already did
Sure.
what's the plot for him. So I'll do what's the name for you. Okay?
Alright, cool.
A bunch of vagabond kids in a dystopian future fight the government in hopes to save the world, and in turn end up fighting their own.
Maze Runner?
No. But you want to know what's funny? This animation inspired Maze Runner, and that animation is Akira. So you were partially right. So you get it. Yeah.
You didn't say anime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would have guessed Akira anyway.
Yeah, but hey, you were close. It literally inspired the main character for Maze Runner. So yeah.
Because last week you caught me off guard saying a non-anime.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna switch it up. It's never gonna be like I'm not gonna like ever give you the genre.
Excellent.
All right, I got one for you, Mike. Guess the plot. Serial Experiments Lane.
Serial Experiments Lane. So it's a movie about cereal, and it's actually covering up serial killers, and so they use the cereal company to go around delivering cereal, but except they're delivering murder. And there's a whole thing with like cops, and they gotta try to stop these serial killers delivering cereal, which is actually murder.
No. Not at all.
What?
But
I
good
come
try.
with a 2-day cereal.
Good try.
Alright, what is it?
It's a dystopian future where they do serial experiments on kids with drugs.
Oh, I get it. That was way up.
Yeah. And with that, that's the end of the Basement Dwellers podcast. Catch us next week.
Still don't know what day. Probably Tuesday.
But we'll find out and we'll let you know.
And join
We'll have
us.
more What's the Plot. We'll have more questions for DMs. And we'll have more information about new movies and video games coming out. And probably sports and whatever the hell else we want to talk about.
Yeah.
And join us Saturday for we're gonna watch and review Jingle All the Way, and do the second part of the anime D&D one shot.
All right.
Review will probably be 9ish, and anime D&D will be shortly after.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
See you later. Bye-bye.